Goku's final Super Saiyan 4 form was just revealed. It's time for the latest news out of Japan. Dragon Ball Daima has done it again! Just when you think you've seen the peak of what this show's capable of, it tops itself by literally getting bigger. Dragon Ball Daima Episode 18, which was released on Valentine's Day, set a very high standard, mostly because of Super Saiyan 4's official debut. However, Episode 19, titled Betrayal, manages to go even further and surpass it. If Episode 18 was just a small taste of greatness, then Episode 19 is a full feast. Together, these two episodes form one of the best back-to-back moments in Dragon Ball history. Episode 19 delivers incredible action, but also focuses on Gloria's big moment. His betrayal has been hinted at since Episode 1, making it feel more expected than surprising. However, the true meaning of betrayal is revealed to be about Dr. Arinsu rather than Gloria's relationship with Goku and the others. Gloria originally planned to steal the Dragon Balls, but his journey with Goku and friends changed him. In the end, he realizes that the real treasure is the friendships he made along the way. While this is a common story theme, it still works well. His friends don't judge him for his past intentions because he has proven himself. The moment is made even more touching by the soft instrumental version of Jakajan playing in the background. It even makes Gloria feel like the main character of Dragon Ball Daima. The emotional peak of the episode is followed by a thrilling moment. Goku and the others return to their adult forms. Their transformation was expected, but it still feels exciting and nostalgic. Dragon Ball GT never gave fans this satisfaction, as it kept Goku as a child the entire time. Thankfully, Dragon Ball Daima avoids that mistake, letting the adult versions of the hero shine in the final episodes. There are even some funny moments, like Pansy holding a fully grown Dende instead of a baby. Episode 19 also gives Vegeta a big spotlight, proving once again why he's one of the most beloved Dragon Ball characters. His battle with Goma is even better than his fight with Tamagami number 2. The animation is stunning and the fight choreography takes full advantage of their immense power. One of the most creative parts is when the episode cuts to Gloria and Dr. Arinsu's emotional scene, while we still hear the sounds of Vegeta and Goma's fight in the background. Goma is incredibly strong, and the episode highlights his massive size by having him try to crush Vegeta with his hands. Super Saiyan 3 Mini Vegeta was already impressive, but here, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta completely dominates Goma, something Super Saiyan 3 Goku couldn't do earlier. The key difference? Vegeta is an adult, while Goku was still in his weaker child form when using Super Saiyan 4. There were theories that Neva would help Vegeta unlock Super Saiyan 4, but the episode takes a different approach. Instead of forcing another transformation, Vegeta proves he doesn't need one to win. There are some inconsistencies in how these new forms work, which could make things confusing, but Dragon Ball Daima ignores that and focuses on delivering an epic Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Final Flash. The final part of the fight is amazing. Vegeta completely dominates Goma, showing more confidence than ever. His beam struggle against Goma is one of the most visually stunning moments in the series, with animation that looks like Saiyan Saru or Mappa worked on it. The presence of a crowd watching the fight also adds to the intensity, making it feel like a classic Dragon Ball battle. One of the funniest moments is Bulma's ultimatum to Vegeta, which forces him to let Goku take over. The way this scene is executed makes it one of the best jokes in Dragon Ball Daima. Despite Vegeta's strength, Goma seems almost unstoppable thanks to his evil third eye. However, instead of feeling intimidating, this power-up starts to feel frustrating. No matter how much damage he takes, he barely slows down. This seems to be an intentional choice to set up the final battle, where fusion will likely be needed. Eventually, the heroes figure out Goma's weakness. Dr. Arinsu reveals that the only way to defeat him is to destroy the evil third eye. It takes a while for the characters to realize this, but it finally gives them a solid strategy for the final episode. Goku and Piccolo quickly understand what needs to be done, showing that Goku is smarter than he often appears. The episode also recreates an an iconic Dragon Ball Z moment, Goku's transformation showcase from the Buu saga. This time, he goes through all his forms and ends with Super Saiyan 4, creating an even more powerful scene. His transformation is so intense that it looks like an explosion of energy. The demon realm turns purple, and Goku's scream echoes through the entire area, making this one of the most dramatic Dragon Ball transformations ever. Episode 19 delivers everything fans could want. The only thing missing is Gohan randomly showing up. The episode builds on what episode 18 started, creating an action-packed spectacle. While the fight may drag a little, every moment feels exciting. Dragon Ball Daima loves to celebrate Goku and Vegeta, and this episode is no exception. Betrayal is packed with action that fans will rewatch over and over until the next Dragon Ball anime is released. The series usually does a great job setting up big finales, but Dragon Ball Daima has positioned itself for one of the best endings in the franchise. Thanks to episodes like Betrayal, the final episode is set up for something truly incredible. However, all the energy Goku expended while making his epic Super Saiyan 4 transformation doesn't even come close to the energy that fans are showcasing while hyping up this episode and its events. In the words of a fan, finished watching Dragon Ball Daima episode 19 and it was so amazing, phenomenal, and peak. Several fans have praised the adult Super Saiyan 4 transformation for how well animated it is. But loads of them have also praised the new design for Super Saiyan 4. One of them said, "I'm really glad that they went with the red coloration for both the fur and the hair. Was never really a fan of SSJ4 except for Gogeta's version of it, which is a contender for one of the best designs in the series, but now I have no complaints." A lot of fans adore the new design, and some fans not only think that it's an improvement on GT's adult Super Saiyan 4, but also the greatest transformation in Dragon Ball history in terms of design. A lot of fans were really satisfied with the execution of Goku's adult Super Saiyan 4 transformation, and now they're making an even stronger case that Goku's Super Saiyan 4 is a much better and more hyped transformation than Luffy's Gear 5 in One Piece. Well, we wouldn't blame them, especially since it did manage to break the internet and Crunchyroll again, something that Luffy's Gear 5 adaptation just couldn't quite do. Another aspect of the episode that really moved fans was the whole ordeal with Vegeta. As much as fans were amazed by Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta's amazingly animated showcase of power in the episode, they were also amused by a hilarious moment between him and his wife Bulma. This is of course referring to the scene where Bulma tells Vegeta to stop fighting, else she wouldn't take baths with him anymore, and bro folded like a chair within the blink of an eye. In that comedic moment, Vegeta proved himself to be a real one for having his priorities straight, but it also proved something about his character which a fan rightfully pointed out. Vegeta is the very definition of pride. However, he puts his love for Bulma above everything. That's actually how he taps into his latent abilities. Don't mess with his woman. Episode 19 was so entertaining that it's inspired fans who were sleeping on the Daima to finally pick it up. Many anime fans now believe that Dragon Ball Daima has officially surpassed Dragon Ball Super, and some dedicated Daima fans believe that the haters are undoubtedly silenced after this episode. Well, that last bit is very wrong, because there are a bunch of fans online complaining about how the transformation scene didn't have hype music, or how the red hair doesn't look as cool as the black one in GT, or how the transformation creates plot holes since it was never shown or mentioned in Super. Some are even saying Goku's big hands in that form look goofy. Well, it really isn't the anime community if they don't complain about everything. Despite these salty critics and their complaints, hype levels for the finale are sky high, and we can only hope that it surpasses everything we've seen so far in the series. In other news, Fuji TV is going down over a scandal?